Hey everybody, Iceman50 here. So we're going to do a couple of things to the Grom today. We're going to change the oil. You can see her back there. We're going to do the oil. I want to do an air filter, and then if we have time, I want to replace the chain. You can see it's kind of crappy out here. It's only about 47 or so. So we're gonna dig into this. I bought an oil change kit off of eBay. It was like 35 bucks. Comes with a quart of oil, the filter, the O-rings, all that stuff. Crush washer for the drain plug. So let's get to that, and then we'll get ahead to the air cleaner and hopefully the chain. I'd like to get it done before it gets any colder. So we'll see you guys in a minute. All right. I wanted to show you guys, this is the oil that I got, the GN4, and it comes with, I thought this was actually pretty neat. It comes with the crush washer, the O-ring, and the filter all stapled together. One of the other things is, you know, I put that right there, the little plug on there. I got a new one. This one actually has a handle on it. So this will just replace that. I got this, it says MSX. I got that from China or whatever, so, you know. The other one's kind of fading out a little bit, but got that. And then that stuff came from Cool Springs Power Sports. I don't know where they're at, 615, I don't know. Anyways, so they sent us a sticker. Oh, and it's a little extra bonus. We'll probably do another video on this. A friend of mine, Retro Blue, she showed me this cover that went over the ignition cylinder, you know, the keyhole, and you can see it's got this, it's like, oh, it's a ring. As you see, it says, oh, stop start. But here's the coolest part. Ready? Oh yeah, Punisher. So I think what we'll do is it just sticks. You just put it, it's got like a sticky ring, you just stick it down on there. So what we'll do is, I think what I'll do is I'll just mask around here and just do some flat black, you know, that exhaust paint, and we'll get rid of the words. But that was pretty neat. Plus it might help keep a little bit of water out of my ignition cylinder. So let's get to it. Paint's holding up pretty good on the exhaust. Looks pretty good, looks decent. That's weird. Oh, I was like, what is that on the pipe? No, it's my brake lever. I was like, that looks a little weird. So I forget, and you know, this was like a spline, like a Torx, but I think a regular, oh geez, it's really big. A regular hex will work. Here, there we go. This is a 8mm hex. I just want to crack this loose. There we go. Okay. Oh, somebody had a good idea. I'm gonna go get a piece of tin foil and we'll put it over the exhaust here. All right, we got ourselves some aluminum foil. Just kind of wrap it around like that. That should be pretty good. I think I already broke this loose. Yeah. All right. Well, the oil doesn't look too bad. It's dark, but I don't see any sparkles either. So, get this over here. Get rid of the old one so we don't accidentally put that one back in. We'll save it. It's not a bad plug. One thing that I'm noticing now, I can see the O-ring is kind of squeezing out of there. That's interesting. Oh man, this thing's just gonna fight me today. Get off of there. There we go. There we go. Woo! All right. Let's wipe this off. Let's see if we can get this gasket out here. Okay. Bloop. Right. Oh yeah, look, it kind of like cut a piece of the gasket off here, right over here. Good thing we got another one. It wasn't really leaking. I looked before, and I noticed a little bit of a drip on there. All right. Gaskets in here. Crush washer. Don't forget that. O-ring gasket. This is 91302-PA9-003, made in Japan. All right, so that's ready to go. Don't forget your spring. There we go. Came out easier this time than it did last time when I had to use the pick tool. If you guys watched my last one. It looks all right. I don't see any sparkly bits, nothing, but I'm sure she'll appreciate the fresh oil change here. Let's get this off to the side, get the new one in there. This one, 15412-MGS-21, Honda, made in Japan. On these, obviously, the spring goes in this side, the rubber gaskety part goes into the engine, just in for case. Put a little bit of that oil on there. Pop that bad boy back in there, like so. Got our spring and our cover with the O-ring. Let's make sure that we don't pinch that gasket. Yeah, that's good. It's not coming out. Make sure you're pressing this down and that the gasket's not coming out. Click. Click. All right, now I gotta find a funnel. I think it's in my trunk. All right, let's get this drain plug and the crush washer back on. Awesome idea, by the way. I'd have to go back and look. Maybe in my video, I gotta give props to whoever told me to do this, because you could see it would have dripped all over my exhaust. Click. All right. Last thing to do, fill her up. Let's get this aluminum foil out of the way. Oh yeah, you can see it's the GN4 1030. All right, and that's it. We're gonna end up putting the used oil back in this container here. Let's get our new oil fill cap out. This was cheap. I'll leave a link to all this stuff, all the auctions and everything. This only took like a week or two to get here. It's got some pretty cool, you know, kind of design to it. It's like billet aluminum, you know, anodized red, MSX. O-rings there, right? Oh yeah. Nice. Where's the oil? Where is that? There it is. Oh yeah. We're at the top fill mark with it standing up and down. So let's get this thing started. We'll let it run a minute. Here we go. All right. I love the sound of this exhaust. It sounds pretty good when you're going down the road. I love that it's the $70 exhaust too.
Nice.
No leak in there. We're good there. Good around here. Nope. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to move on to the air filter. Just a quick note to myself, 25-25, that's when we change the oil. So let's go ahead and turn this off. Turn that off. And I'll get working on taking this side panel off here. All right, one thing I want to show you guys is that to take off these panels in the front here, what I did is I stuck a bit down in the end of a socket, and I've got just a little close ratchet so we can, get in here. You can see that we got plenty of room. We'll do that and we'll pull this off. Like that. Okay. You can see we got our air box here. Let's move this hose out of the way. Let's tuck that over there for the moment. See if we can get ourselves a better view here. Looks like this piece is going to have to come off first, right? I got one more right here. I don't like that. All right, so I was able to I found a, where is it? Number 3 Phillips. It's not a number 2, it's a number 3. I might have to get, excuse me, might have to get the impact driver out with my number 3 bit that I got. It's the same size bit that we had on the handlebars. There we go. Woo! That was tight. All right. Get this off here. And it looks like we've got one pin up here on the tank, one of those little push pins. We'll push that in, pop that loose. There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. What else is holding us up here? Oh, we got some kind of little clips here. There we go. Okay, now we're free. Now we got all the access to the airbox screws right here. I'll also give you guys a link to the air filter I got. There we go. You see, I pulled it off, and it's just right here. A little dirty. I don't know. I'm guessing maybe you could, blow that out. It doesn't look, nothing looks ripped or anything. There's a little bit of junk in there, not too much. I'm gonna save these. You never know, something happens. You might need a spare at some point, so I'm gonna hang on to this. I'll go get the other air filter. All right, it's a Honda 17210-K26-G00 Element Air Cleaner. I got this off of eBay, I think. Look for that part number and you'll find it. You can see, let's look at them side by side. You can see that, this one's, like more of like an olive drab. This one's more like a puke green. But the waves and stuff are pretty much all the same, brand new. So one thing I'm looking at here is I see a little bit of the tiniest amount of oil. Let me get a rag and we'll wipe that off. I wouldn't spray anything inside of there. Don't want to be melting any plastic. I think at some point I want to do the airbox mod. They Tricked Out Minis sells one where you basically pull out some of this stuff, and I think this piece that's attached in the inside here, and you can put a little pod filter in there instead. So, but if I'm gonna do that and get more flow, I definitely got to do an ECU tune first. So that looks pretty good. And then just put it back the way you found it, just like that. Fits in there nice and snug. Plop this bad boy back on. This didn't take as long as I thought it would take. All right, that's it. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put all this back together, and then, maybe we'll do the DID chain as a separate video. So I'll get this all back together, and we'll see you guys. Hang on. You guys can see my C-pin cover plate's holding up pretty good. Let's see, we got a rag here. The stainless steel's holding up real nice. Yeah, you can just tell there's a little bit of wear on it. Other than that, it's doing its job. Awesome. All right, we got all the panels back on. Interior panels. Let's turn this on. Sounds good. Next thing to do is a chain, so we'll see you for that video. Stay tuned. Easy.